So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. Scholes making another milestone appearance here. It is game number 400, Jim Beglin.
Oh, what a feat, Peter. This really does speak volumes about how much he dedicates himself and keeps himself in top condition for every one of those match days. He's a shining example for anybody with aspirations like that.
And this is Scholes, and he's managed to get free. Shapes to shoot! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Scholes. Alexander-Arnold. Chance for a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Quarter of an hour played. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Distributed tidily. That's an imaginative pass. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Tries to dink it through. Rummenigge gets flagged offside. Plays a sharp little ball here. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And it's Scholes. Now this could be a chance. Van Balten deals with that comfortably. Sergio Roberto. Caceres. Oh, that's fabulous. 15 minutes till half-time. Looking for the run. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pelé, played out wide. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Alexander-Arnold.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Tries to pass it through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these.
Can he finish? And it's there! And there he is, the epitome of enduring excellence. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Madrid find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's real.
And we hit half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline. but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Madrid 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. And we are already promptly back underway. Shot could be on. Conte. Pele bops him off it and wins back the ball. Lovely ball and a Batistuta! It's there! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
It's become a case of men against boys. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
No luck with that dink over the top. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Vinicius Junior. Deftly away. Madrid have reclaimed it. Now that looks a decent ball. Yamal providing an outlet on that. Climbs up big! No joy, but a decent try.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 17. Hazard.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Pele. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Pele. And it's Sergio Roberto. And this is Messi. Rodri. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. He is through here. Vinicius Junior stood his ground strongly. He'll try to... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Plays it across. That's a decent... He's going for goal! No, that's just wide.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 10. Karl-Heinz
Barcelona making consecutive changes here.
Pele. Coming on the field, number 18. Erling Haaland.
Well timed, excellent
Number 22.
interception.
Guti.
Shifted it to the flank.
That's positional gold. He utilised it.
He's got full! Oh, it needed better placement.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
He's through and all alone! Tries a shot! He's scored! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Tries to cross. And he's heaved it away. Scholes. That looks a cracking ball. And Batistuta! It's in! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Clinical, just clinical. What a... And that's it. Madrid can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Batistuta gleefully reminding us of what a superb day he's had. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This lad, Ødegaard, is a player with quite a story. He was plucked at a young age from his native Norway, of course. He's done his tours of duty with a view to aid his development, and now he's gone full circle, posting some impressive figures along the way. He's a wonder kid who's really come good.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Triol did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. And we have our very first corner. Saka with the clearance. Sporting are looking to go forward now. Yamal. Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's tried one! That is decidedly lacking.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And here's Yildiz.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Vinicius Junior. He is through here. Swept, shoots! And it's a goal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Madrid. Oh, he's been caught napping. Caceres. Madrid are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Raul. It's Raul! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Cleared without hesitation. Guardiola. Foden wins the duel this time. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. There's the delivery. No way through. Yildiz! Alexander-Arnold. And the counter is on.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. Oh, smashing header! And that should get the job done. And he's managed to get free. Yamal's cross.
What a letdown.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Substitution in progress.
Sporting get the ball rolling in the second half. Knocks it out wide. Well timed, excellent interception. Delivery from Mbappe. Deftly away.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Look at the space here. It's a big chance. And he's straight offside. Gabriel with the slide tackle there. And he's intervened well there. Alexander-Arnold.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that was very necessary. Knocks it into space. Tries to get it clear. Now it's Yamal, and this is Batistuta. He has found the way through. Can he finish? And he hits the net. And they've got their lead back. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Madrid get themselves into the lead. Caceres calmly anticipates. Scholes. Good running, strong and purposeful. Great ball, and he's in here. He's having a shot! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of
Hello,
a match that
everybody,
will
and
really
welcome
get the
to today's
juices flowing.
match.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where...
Great chance!
Now that is commitment to the cause.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He gets big!
Harmlessly behind. Del Piero chasing after it. Rodri. That's Caceres. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Knocks it out wide. And no, that was never going to make it.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Vinicius Junior. Rodri.
Knocks it into space.
Caceres gets into a good position. Ter Stegen
Deals with that nice and simple.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Hakimi. He has found the way through. And the finish!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Madrid have their second corner now. Vinicius Junior gets it away. Madrid have the chance to go the other way.
He's found the way through.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And it's been taken short. Turns and goes back. And the shot! Goal!
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration would be key for a while now.
Can he finish?
Alexander-Arnold. And he's intervened well there. Guardiola. It's a pretty loose pass.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Rodri. Scholes. Costa Curta cuts it out.
It's been slipped through. He's shifting. Yamal! Beckenbauer getting this one clear. Looking to play him in. Oh, well measured. That's tidy.
Bebeto showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Del Piero. And it's Neymar.
Oh, well played. Looking for options for movement.
Ball's gone out of play. Nice physical challenge. Tries to play it through. And he's straight offside. And the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Madrid are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes, 1-0 to the good. And the game has already resumed here. Madrid carrying a one-goal lead. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent, they just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Batistuta. Guardiola. Madrid are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Rodri is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
And a chance!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And this is Bebeto. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And this is... And Bebeto! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Madrid have their third corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's had a hit! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Pinches it off him. Vitinha. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And here's Scholes. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Scholes, he can run onto that. He's picked his shot at goal. He's come in hard, and he's quick to get it clear again. Madrid leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Rodri attempts a clearance, and he shoots. It's their second corner of the game. Scholes with the short one.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Scholes.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Taken back almost at once.
There will
Now
be
it's
1
Del
minute
Piero.
added time.
Aimed beyond the defence. Nice interception, well timed. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernail Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Great vision. Yamal. Maldini gets a foot in here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Batistuta. And he's let fly! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Just about within shooting range. Still goalless. Oh, really good feet. Yamal. Now, can they get him away? Brilliantly cut out. Scholes. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
That's everything you want. The referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Triol tries to clear. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Caceres. He won't be happy with that one. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance. Yeah. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Great chance! It's a loose ball. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And tries a shot! It's in! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the...
And the volley! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Now it's Puskas. Caceres cuts out the pass. Rodri opts for safety. Guardiola. Oh, good-looking ball. Scholes. And reclaimed it in a trice. Big chance! And Puskas! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Show them a bit of support. Substitution.
And the action is back underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Chiesa, he's gone for goal!
Fantastic from Chiesa! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
51 minutes is...
You could play for any team in any league, in any land in the world, and you would never strike a ball more purely than that.
That's a great hit, but you've got to question why the defence didn't do a better job in trying to close it down.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
A case now of complete control.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good...
Goals! Just cruising! They are cruising! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision. Oh, shooting chance! Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Madrid have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Chiesa. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Chiesa. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pirlo pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Yamal's cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Vinicius Junior. Scholes looking to add to his goal. Chiesa. Half an hour gone in the second half. Triol proves too strong, too smart. Nicely spread. Now that looks a decent ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's a promising position. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Substitution in progress.
So what can they make of this? Pass somewhat off target. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's played forward. Madrid can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Mohamed Salah stood his ground strongly.
Takes the shot!
And the number on the board is 3. And that is that. Madrid have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like
welcome
that.
to today's match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running.
You know, Peter, there's a player down there who I've always admired, Carlos Puyol. This game is not all about technique and skill. You need big hearts too, and they don't come any bigger than Puyol's.
Yeah, that is one leader of men. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Borussia Dortmund looking to pass their way through. Koundé, ambitious ball here. Now it's Aubameyang. Aubameyang crosses. Beckham standing over it.
You start as you mean to go on, Peter. Make this a good one.
Punched away. Azar! And he's really put himself on the line here. Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. Big header! Off the post! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! There is the breakthrough! Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Beckham. Nicely weighted ball. And that's an excellent interception. Rodri.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
It's Azar! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've got...
Shoots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Rooney really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Batistuta. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Big chance! And that would have been some goal.
Batistuta certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Knocks it into space. Borussia Dortmund look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long...
Aubameyang! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Borussia Dortmund get their fourth corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. And he's picked it up out wide. Vinicius Junior. Picked out, it scores! And that has fair fizzed.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Yamal. Azar. Rodri. Borussia Dortmund finding their passes. Rodri. And they can counter here. And it's Scholes.
There will be 3
Vinicius
minutes added
Junior.
time.
Oh, look at the space here. Azar. Rooney. Rooney. And we hit half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Oh, right place, right time. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. Madrid have themselves a chance from the spot. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. He has missed it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Now it's Hazard. And this is Owen. That is a crunching tackle. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Owen deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
They're up to 5 corners now. And the keeper beats it away. Vinicius Junior with the clearance. Madrid have the chance to go the other way.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And this is Beckham. Rodri. Scholes. Scholes. And that's put paid to a promising move. Searching pass he's played there. Guardiola. Tries to play it through. Oh, well played. Beckenbauer. Azar. Borussia Dortmund are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least.
Terrific header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Yamal. And reclaimed it in a trice. Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Scholes. Well, that's well spotted. And here's Batistuta. Batistuta, he's had a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Tries to get it clear. Yamal gets into some space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now they can clear their lines. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Alexander-Arnold. Scholes. Oh, good spread. Yamal is onto this. Has a look and plays it forward.
1 minute added time.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well
And
stopped.
that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job.
Just a quick announcement.
So, Jim, how do you... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening
Hello,
here.
everybody,
A clear
and
night,
welcome to
all the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride.
Big chance!
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, this could be a chance.
Chance for a shot!
It's run loose here. Played out wide. Saliba. Vinicius Junior. He has on Foden! And for a moment, time stood still.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. Okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Vinicius Junior is onto this.
Shoots! He's scored!
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Knocks it into space. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Foden. Szoboszlai. Oh, not quite.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Nicely weighted ball. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Played out towards the right wing. Well read, and the danger is averted. Scholes. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And reclaimed it in a trice. Tries to play it through, and this is Batistuta. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Plays a sharp little ball here. Guardiola. Alexander-Arnold. He's on it, can he get away? Alexander-Arnold. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Rodri. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
He's had a shot!
It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
So that's
There
two
will be
now
1
without
minute
reply.
added time.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Looking for options for movement.
And the shot!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter.
Hello,
If it ain't
everybody,
broke,
and
don't
this
fix
is a
it.
quick
So I
reminder
think the
to let
manager
you
has
know
to
that you'll be
resist
able to
change
catch
at
today's
this
match
stage.
broadcast live on our club's FM station. Substitution on the field, number 10, Batistuta. Coming on to replace
So off
him
we go
is
once more.
number 4,
I think it'll be
Torres.
fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Madrid come out this half somewhat altered.
Shot, surely!
He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Szoboszlai looking to play him in. Well, that looks a decent ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking for the run. Scholes. Alexander-Arnold. And that is expertly dealt with. Danger averted for now. Szoboszlai did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Triol. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's there to get it away. Well, they've got it again. Rice, over to the left.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Adams. Alexander-Arnold. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Torres.
And Torres! He's got a goal!
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Alexander-Arnold. 5 minutes left on the clock. Great vision. And this is Torres.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the referee brings it to a close. Madrid can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head.
It's scored! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Fired deep towards the back post. Oh, that's well spotted. Good ball, good take. Guardiola. Now he's got space here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He steps in, and that's the...
Mbappe! They've scored!
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Bebeto. Triol. Vinicius Junior. Oh, well measured. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. And the pass is intercepted.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Not the most accurate pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Yamal. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Batistuta, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That pass has been well intercepted. He's a sharp little ball here. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, terrible mistake. Now he's off and running. Bebeto. Spread out to the left. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. Vinicius Junior! Goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
There will be one.
Oh, he's been
minute
caught
at a
on it
time.
here. Ruben Neves. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How would you review the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And we are already promptly back underway. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Couldn't squeeze it through. Vinicius Junior. He's through, now is he in? Vinicius Junior couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Osimhen gets into a good position. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
And the shot! Oh, taken with style! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Madrid take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And that's a simple one for the keeper.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
No, that's been intercepted. Ruben Neves. Pass somewhat off target. And that is as far as they're going to go. Foden. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know.
Tries a shot! He scores! Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed.
Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And that means just one thing. This time, surely,
He's got a goal! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Added minutes
Listen,
has
he
been
would have been
indicated.
advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Cleared without hesitation. And that's that. Madrid have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Batistuta. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his beautiful, beautiful passing.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Now it's Pedri. Decent progress down the left.
That's good play from him.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Mbappe tries a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Chance to deliver. And that has been cleared. And he's had a hit! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. And that has earned a reprieve. He's going for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's away! Scholes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, it's fallen kindly here! Goal! There is the breakthrough! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well read, nice interception. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Soboslai running with the ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Aimed beyond the defence. Rodri. Now it's Son Heung-min. He could be in here. A lot of... And the shot! And it's in! Again, in a trice! And they are soaring! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Madrid are doing very... And the half-time whistle goes. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Travel information is currently
Madrid go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
Substitution.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Looking for options for movement. Adams spots it and intercepts. That is a little undercooked. Scholes. Adams is fouled. Scholes powering forward here. Nicely weighted ball. He's had a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Messi. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Adams. And Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Scholes. And here's Mbappe. And this is Son Heung-min. He is through here. It's Son Heung-min! It goes to show he is human after all.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he whips it in. And it's hoisted clear. And here's Scholes. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
And the finish!
Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Scholes clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up.
Caceres cuts it out. Can he get it through? Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Played into space. No, he's just misjudged that one. And he's cut it out. Yamal. Scholes. Distributed tidily. He's picked his way through. Yamal's cross. And he's there to clear it. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Yamal!
And he's heaved it away. It's run loose here. Guardiola. Short changes him with that pass. It's a searching pass.
Has been indicated.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Madrid can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then.
You know, Peter, there's a player down there who I've always admired, Carlos Puyol. This game is not all about technique and skill. You need big hearts too, and they don't come any bigger than Puyol's.
Yeah, that is one leader of men. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Cafu carries the ball down the right. Looking for the run. In by Vinicius Junior. Szoboszlai.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Alexander-Arnold. Scholes. Can he latch on to this? And they've been given a corner. Madrid with the corner, they're first. Defending of the desperate variety. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rodri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's Guardiola. Madrid looking to pass their way through. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now it's Villa. Szoboszlai, he's shifting through the gears, shoots! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Vinicius Junior. Adams cuts out the pass. And he's managed to get free. Chance for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Madrid have their second corner now. Diogo Costa claims comfortably. Germany are looking to go forward now. Now it's Villa. And he's intervened well there. Scholes. Can he get it through? Pass somewhat off target. And it's Cáceres. Vinicius Junior. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found the way through. He's being urged to shoot. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's Rodri. Scholes. Tries from a long way out. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Now it's Stoichkov. Alexander-Arnold. Nicely weighted ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Stoichkov. Stoichkov! Now, who's going to be first to this? Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Within these grounds.
And we're underway again. So neither side has yet broken through. David Villa. Stoichkov. Caceres gets it away. Scholes. Oh, good spread. Scholes.
He had a chance!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Scholes really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Madrid have their third corner. He rises! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Now it's Yamal. Conte. For Szoboszlai. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Out towards the flank. Back into the middle. Stoichkov is on.
Great chance! It's in! And finally he has breathed life into the game!
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, it's a great ball here. Saliba gets rid without sophistication. And he's quick to snatch it back. Cafu has created one goal already. And here's Stoichkov. And Stoichkov! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, that's fabulous. Takes a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Conte. Now it's Villa. Threads one in. And this is Stoichkov. Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And that is as far as they're going to go. He is through here! And he's there to belt it away. Alexander-Arnold. And he's picked it up out wide. In it comes. Real chance! He scores! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
After 86 minutes.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Bellingham! Oh, in he goes again!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Excellent interception. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well measured. And that is a little undercooked. We are into stoppage time. Now it's Villa. And we're done. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Well, he may share a surname with one of the most famous of all Japanese footballers, but this Nakata is a very different type of player, I think.
Yeah, certainly less glamorous, I would say, Peter.
Good chance here! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now, who's going to be first to this? That pass isn't the best. Now it's Yamal. He's got away. Yamal. Oh, look at the space here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Looking to play him in. Cross to the back post. And he gets rid in a hurry. And we have our very first corner. Up he goes! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Guardiola picks it up from the goal kick. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect.
Tries from a long way out. And it's Belletti. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Chance here to counter. Nicely weighted ball. This looks promising. He's away. Brilliantly cut out. Now it's Yamal. He's found the way through. No way through, so back it comes. Kukçu. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cole. Looking for the run. Puyol spots it. And Kukçu! It's loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Yamal. Yamal's cross.
Yeah,
He's had a shot! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Serginho. Now it's Villa. No, again there's no way through. And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. So your views on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum. And they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Madrid head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. David Villa. Lovely feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Belletti. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Cole. Some resolute defending there. And he's there to belt it away.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Nakata. Almost an hour gone. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Now it's Kukçu. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's bustling through here. That is a crunching tackle. And one more try. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And he's heaved it away. And here's Vinicius Junior. And it's Scholes. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Now it's Schneider. Ambitious ball here. That is good alertness.
Stade Rennais really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Not the most convincing of passes. And he's forced to go back. Belletti. Passing nice and neat. Schneider.
Stade Rennais.
And that's it. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Vinicius Junior voted man of the match. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Iker Casillas, Jim, a man considered amongst the greatest ever when it comes to goalkeeping.
Yeah, and it's all the more impressive given that he's relatively short for a keeper, Peter. But he makes up for it with his agility, his laser focus and the ability to live up to the big occasion. Also, don't forget the way he exerts control, despite not being particularly outspoken. That is something else too.
Chooses to go back. Shot a goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a promising position. And he's quick to snatch it back. Madrid, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Yamal looking sharp there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Scholes. No, that's been intercepted. Foden, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation.
He gets big! And he has kept it out somehow!
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Played into space, spread neatly. Oh, well played. Rodri, Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's Scholes. Yamal could try cutting inside here. And he's quick to get it clear again. And they're back on the ball. He's having a shot! Mendy is there to clear. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Deftly away. Can he get on the end of this? Yamal tries making a foray down the right. Yamal. And that interception was... And we've reached half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Hello everybody, and
no goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Thank you for your cooperation.
There's the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Yamal. Now it's Batistuta. Played out wide. Knocks it into space. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
There's a sharp little ball here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
They get a throw in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Takes a shot! Superb goal! Simplicity itself.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So the first moment of real significance.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
It scores! They've scored! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. So what's your view on that goal then?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Yamal. Rice. Looking to play him in. That's been cut out, well played. Now, what about a counter-attack? Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. That's a cute ball. Neuer claims comfortably.
Havertz really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Ambitious ball here. Ball's out once more. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Scholes. Rodri goes steaming forward. Tries to play it through.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And he welcomes it in. Mbappe! That is decidedly lacking. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, well played, well played. And he thumps it clear. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other.
And we come to you now with a quick
picking up. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So bring it on.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Barcelona have a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first... Neymar! And it's Kukçu. Oh, what a ball! Decent chance! Ambitious ball here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's neat. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Here's a chance! He's got away with one there. Nicely weighted ball. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Mbappe! Still goalless at the moment. Neymar. Yamal, a player so deservedly decorated with... Neymar! Goal! Barcelona! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And he shoots! There's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And that little bit of skill has got him away. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
He'll fancy himself from here.
Yeah, that's such a good position too.
Neymar! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Neymar. And it's Kukçu. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Caceres. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Son Heung-min. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Mbappe! That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
That was the
Well, I
first
don't think
half.
either side will have
Let's
too
hope
much
the boys
to
can turn it up
complain
for the
about or
second.
worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to
Substitutions
establish a
taking place.
little more control in this second half.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And we are already promptly back underway. He is through here. He's tried one. Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Chouameni. Now that looks a decent ball. Couldn't squeeze it through. Scholes. Mbappe, and the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Cross needs to be good. Defending of the desperate variety. Cleared without complication. It's goal! Oh, it rattles the bar!
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Yamal on a strong run down the right. Kirkchu. And that is expertly dealt with. And he's there to get it away. And it's Scholes. Oh, good read. Over to the left. Strong running down that left flank. Mbappe. Rodri. Yamal. Now it's Yamal. And he's managed to get free. Lovely bit of skill. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Puyol. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Guardiola. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Conte. Now Neymar. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get...
Son Heung-min! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught napping!
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Nicely aimed pass.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be
Well, that's
1
well
minute
seen
added
too.
time.
Looking to play him in. He's having a go! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side.